my week has been interesting. Remember how I said on Wednesday, you see the Ace of Cups or Ace of Pentacles, and you would receive something significant? Meet Luna. This is a kitten that was found at my son's work, and he brought her home. She has beautiful blue eyes. She's being a little feisty right now because she wants to go explore. But yeah, beautiful blue eyes. She's got a little bit of tan on her tail and on the tips of her ears. And she's... So that's the kind of stuff that can happen when you see the Ace of Pentacles show up. You receive something physical, something significant. And the Pentacles can also represent animals. So yeah, this is Luna. Like Luna Lovegood off of Harry Potter, of course. So yeah, she's officially Dylan's kitty. I'm going to let her walk around. See how she does. But yeah, good times over here at the Cook household. Oh man, I told him, don't teach your kids how to manifest, please, because they'll bring home cats when you told them no, they don't need a cat. Good morning, good morning. She's a hoot. She's very smart. She's already figuring everything out. So, yeah. Thank you. Hello from London. Welcome. So, anywho, I'm going to let her just roam around. Excuse me. While we do our reading. So, welcome. If you're new here. We do this every Monday and Friday. We get a look at the week and the weekend to find out what is coming up for us through tarot. And that's why I wanted to show y'all the new kitten because, again, he found her, I think he found her Monday. And then Tuesday, I spoke to my landlord to make sure it was okay. And then we finally got the thumbs up on Wednesday. So that was the Ace of Pentacles right there, letting us know that, yeah, we could keep her, and now we have a cat. 2 dogs and a cat. But the only reason why I was cool with it, because number 1, she's cute and I'm an animal person. But number 2, my oldest dog, Reed, is attached to me. Our youngest dog, Douglas, is attached to my youngest child, Jackson. And so Dylan needed a little friend, my oldest son. So, yeah. Anywho, this thing, whenever it's sunny outside, the glare from outside makes it hard to see. Okay, so let's get started. We're going to use the tuning fork, okay, to attune our root chakra. Remember, we always want to be safe and secure in our energy. We always want to be aligned. That way everything is moving as it should, okay? So all I'm going to do, excuse me, is strike the tuning fork. You just listen to it, and then your root chakra will activate to that vibration, to the sound, okay? So here we go. Just relax and breathe. What is the matter? I don't think she liked that. There we go. Okay. So that helps the root chakra to get back into alignment, to resonate with the tuning fork, okay? So what we're going to do, instead of doing the angel blessing, I got a new deck. It's called Angel Wisdom Tarot, but I'm not going to use this deck as a tarot deck because this is one that it's a little bit different. mostly the same as tarot, but a little bit different. And I don't think you read this deck in reverse. That's what I was looking up in the book and reading about it. I don't believe not reading reversals. Like, we have to, we have to use reversals. So I want to use this as an oracle deck. It's more like a motivational oracle deck. So what we'll do is we'll try it out this week to use it as our overall energy of the weekend. And then we'll use the book to pick our cards, and we'll see what's coming up. Oh, what are you doing? I might need to go put her in his room. Let's see, where's she at? What are you doing, silly kitty? Let me go put her in his room right quick. I'll be right back. Okay. Sorry about that. Just didn't want us to have any distractions. Okay, so anyways, like I was saying, you don't really read this deck in reverse. So I'm going to use it as an oracle deck, and we will see what comes up for us, and then we'll use the book for the cards for the individual days, okay? Okay. What is our message for this weekend? What is the overall message for the weekend? Okay, we got the Page of Wands, or they call it Page of Fire here. It says, enthusiastic, optimistic, creative, and impatient. News of exciting opportunities, allowing your creativity to soar. Do things that fuel your passions and finish what you start. Isn't that cute? So I'll go over that again. Okay. Enthusiastic, optimistic, creative, impatient. That's like the Page of Wands, right? The Page of Wands is always excited because they're a young energy. So this is like, okay, let's go do something fun, or let's, see what we can find. Let's build something. Let's start a project. Let's, da-da-da-da-da-da. And it says news of exciting opportunities. Remember, pages are always messengers or young people. They're the ones that carry messages back and forth to different like kingdoms and things like that. Allowing your creativity to soar. Fire energy is creative or destructive. It's your choice. Do things that fuel your passions. I mean, we should always be doing that, right? And then finish what you start. If you don't finish what you start, you're never going to get anywhere, right? And I know a lot of us have a lot of projects and things that we started, we haven't finished. But if you can take steps this weekend towards finishing, getting a little bit closer, then you'll have that sense of accomplishment, and it changes your vibration, okay? This is not a top. It's a dress. I got it off of Amazon. I don't remember the name of it, but yeah, it's a tank dress. It's got the ruching and everything. So thank you though. She does match my pillow. Okay, let me hold on to this so I can see the comments down here. Good morning from Vancouver Island. Nice. Perfect for the video you're about to post. Get it, Denise. Okay, so what we're gonna do, if you've never seen this before, this is our divination book. It's called Mystic Muses for the Modern Goddess. What this is, it's a book that you use to pull a reading for yourself every day. I wrote this book for you. There are all the cards in here, direct and reverse. So every day you connect to the book, And you can even ask it, you know, what do I need to know today? What is my message for today? And then you intuitively pick a page, and then that's going to be your reading. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to use it. We're going to pick a page for every day or each day this week. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Okay, so we're going to connect to the book, same thing. All right, what is our message for today, Friday? You just intuitively turn. We got the Page of Swords reversed. Okay, so that's very interesting because we got the Page of Wands as the overall energy, which is enthusiasm, excitement, all right? But listen to what the Page of Swords has to say. Whatever you do today, don't get caught up in drama. You may receive a not so nice text or email, or you may catch wind of some ridiculous gossip. Either way, steer clear, step back, and remember who you are, a goddess. A goddess has no time for petty behavior, right? If you're waiting on a response from someone about something you feel is important today, let me start over. If you're waiting on a response from someone about something you feel is important, today most likely won't be the day. There may be a delay, so try not to become anxious. That'll only create a negative block. Trust that what is meant for you will be for you, and anything else needs to be blocked. That's how you act as co-creator with the universe. You've got this, chin up, okay? So it's like we have this very young energy happening this weekend, and it's telling you, like, don't get caught up in the negative side of that young energy. If you hear somebody gossiping or saying things negative about other people, like, just don't participate. You know, you literally can turn around and walk away, whatever you need to do, just to not get caught up in that negativity, because that just drags you right down into low vibration. So I'm going to write this down. That way we remember what's happening for the weekend. Spot on already? Dealing with your kid's dad and he's being nice? Okay. Scarily accurate? Okay. Let's look and find out what our reading is for Saturday. If you want this book, you can find it through the link in my bio, or you just go straight to Amazon. It's called Mystic Muses for the Modern Goddess, okay? Yes, it is directed towards women. So let's see. Let's find out what is our energy message for Saturday. What is our energy message for Saturday? Okay, we got the Three of Pentacles. Let me write that down before I forget. Speaking of projects, when we were talking about projects, remember, finish what you start. So let's see. It says, believe it or not, goddess, you are a master of your craft. People come to you because you have specific abilities that no one else possesses, yet you most likely dismiss it all. Don't do that. Pay attention to what you're good at today and see who comes to you for advice or help. If you want to turn this ability into money flow, then start making a plan. If you need a mentor, get one. If you need to take a course, take it. Man, my speech is off today. So many people dream of creating a life they love to wake up to every morning, and today you have the full support of the universe to start planning that life, okay? So whatever you're wanting to do, we're talking about Saturday, it's a good day to network. It's a good day to start planning. It's a good day, It's a good day to start working on projects. Sorry, you guys, there are days that are better than others when it comes to me getting caught up on my speech. So, progress, little steps. Or if you're wondering, what is it that I'm supposed to be doing? What do people come to you for? People come and ask you things all the time. Pay attention, right? Remember, like I said, when I was younger, all my life, honestly, people would come to me and ask for my advice. And they'd share their life story with me. And I'm like, I don't know why you're sharing all this with me, but they would want my advice. And, so I was like, okay, apparently I'm supposed to be doing something with this. And that's where all of this evolved, okay? Yes, we have a new kitty, Jamie. I was telling everybody how on Wednesday we had the Ace of Pentacles. And that is the day that we got the okay for the kitten. My son, or somebody found her at my son's work, at Dylan's work. And he begged for me to let him keep her, and I'm a sucker for that, for my kids and animals. So now we have a kitty. I'll send you a picture. But yeah, she's a little white kitty. Her name is Luna. You're moving soon. Very happy yet anxious. Yeah, moving is a little hectic, but it's all right. You just had that conversation with a coworker? Okay, so let's find what the message is for Sunday. What is our message for Sunday? Okay, so Sunday we got the devil, okay? Now, don't freak out. The devil is ruled by Capricorn, okay? So it says, girl, you better watch out because the devil is out to play today. No, there's no red guy with horns out to get you. The devil is the ego and the unconscious. You may encounter someone who is trying to manipulate or coerce you into doing something that you know is not good for you. Don't fall for it. Stand strong and know that you are always in control of yourself. Speaking of controlling yourself, look at what consumes your mind and emotions. Are you obsessing over or addicted to toxic people or things? No good can come from any of it. It's time to cut yourself free, and only you have the power to do this. The devil card likes to trick you into thinking you're stuck, but in reality, you've had the power all along. You know this, guys. Okay? So, you always have a choice. You always have a decision. That's for Sunday. And it's telling you, are you going to participate in this negativity, whether it's self-imposed or whether somebody else is coming in with their negativity? Okay? Are you going to allow something or someone keep you constricted, keep you confined to where you can't move forward? That is your choice. Okay? So I'm going to write that down. But here we have the Page of Wands as the overall energy with the Angel Tarot, right? And so it's telling you that, this young, vibrant energy is like giving you that boost to go. It's like, hey, let's move, let's create, let's go have fun, let's learn something new, let's build a new project, let's this, and this, and this. And then it's telling you, but don't get caught up in the negativity on today, Friday, and Sunday. Saturday is the Three of Pentacles. So that is progress. That is networking. That is either asking advice or somebody's asking you your advice, or working on a project, making a plan. Okay? So it could be like on Saturday, you're making this plan, and all of a sudden Sunday, you're like, yeah, I don't think this is going to work. You start like self-sabotaging, right? You don't want that. Okay? Don't self-sabotage. Don't let anybody else sabotage you either, okay? Because you know the crab method, people will try to pull you down to their level because they can't comprehend or they can't conceive anything different. So they think that they're doing a favor to you by pulling you back down. No, you'll be safe here. But in actuality, they're keeping you stuck. They're keeping you in the same place over and over again, and you're just like dying to get out. So you have to be careful who you tell your plans to, who you spend your time around, who you're talking to. You have to be aware of all this stuff, okay? Because if you want the universe to work with you, to be a co-creator with the universe and be in alignment to where things just like work out for you, you have to be aware of this stuff. You have to protect your energy. You have to talk yourself out of your self-sabotage. You have to be in charge of your life, okay? Because as somebody whose things have aligned lately, I work on this every day. I try to stay aware as possible every day. And so you want to do the same, because that's going to help you to stay in alignment. That's going to help you to move forward on your journey, whatever you're trying to reach, okay? Now, also, excuse me, we had a wedding party last night, and I guess just being out talking to everybody, we were sitting outside for a while and all that stuff, I guess it got into my lungs, so I apologize. Also, I was going to say, since Saturday is the Three of Pentacles. If you're deciding to work on something, it could be Sunday. You have a lot of work to do. You have a lot of things to get done on Sunday. So you're feeling constricted, okay? Because it can also indicate like you're kind of like a slave to your job. You're a slave to your business. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to get all this stuff done, all right? So don't allow this weird feeling to keep you stagnant. We want you to get things done, okay? That's so funny. I literally just said that, Jamie. We're on the same wavelength. We're on the same wavelength. Oh, yeah, that is Father's Day. Capricorn's like the father. Good luck. Oh. You're welcome. All right, let's see. You're getting so much judgment for you trying to live your spiritual life. Yeah, I get it. I've been following your advice. I stay grounded. I always say grounding myself and breathing exercise. Good. Thank you, Gina. She says, I love your book. You're getting my book today. Nice. You're going to love it. Please, you guys, leave a review just so other people know that it's, that it works and it helps you. The review isn't for me. It's for, when you go to Amazon, you automatically go and look at the reviews, right? Because you need to see, is it legit? Is it really actually going to be helpful? So every review that you leave helps the next person to know that this is a good tool to use, okay? So I appreciate it. You have your second test for your class on Sunday? Oh, you better get to studying. Let's see. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anybody. Hang on. Yes, Luna is the moon. That's why he named her that. I missed that, Jamie. She said, I asked people that question. If you were coming to me for advice for anything, what would it be? And they all responded, I'd come to you for anything. You're all, yeah, thanks. The breathing exercises are just taking a deep breath, picking up any pain, anxiety, fear, whatever, and then blowing it out quickly. Okay, just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. Let's get some Oracle. Golly, what's going on with my voice? Let's move that there. So all in all, it could be a very positive weekend, okay? We do have these negative cards, but now that you know that the negativity is possible or the restriction is possible, like maybe you feel obligated to go spend Sunday with a family member that you don't want to, you have to make that decision. Are you going to do that or not, right? Not everybody has, the perfect family. We might be going to see my stepdad on Sunday, so that might be fun. I gotta make sure my youngest doesn't have any tournaments that day. Excuse me. But anywho, all right. Yeah, I was around smokers, yeah. That happens to me all the time. Plus, all the stuff in the air down here. So, yeah. All right. We have ride the wave. Look at that. Okay? So this is what this energy is talking about, right? You have a supportive energy of making something positive happen this weekend. And you want to ride this wave of positivity. I'll read it to you as well. It's number 14. So when we think about that in numerology, 1 is focused energy. 1 is creation. 4 is doing the things that need to be done. Oh, thank you for the subscription. So 4 is like, let me look at what needs to be done. Let me see what is happening here and let me ride this wave forward, because when you put them together, it's 5. 5 is change, right? So let's see. It says, you can be assured that you're entering a time when you can ride the wave of abundance. Hey, the tide has turned and you can put your surfing skills to the test. Everything that you know, all your talents coupled with your hopes and dreams, will carry you forward. People and circumstances have come out of the ocean of potential and possibility to take shape in a wave of spectacular activity. Know that you are definitely on the right path. Okay? Ooh, it even says, the affirmation, right now, success is easy and effortless. You know what's funny? Is I do use that end part, easy and effortless, in my affirmations. Okay? And you want to make sure that when you are affirming things that you're wanting to bring in, you can affirm that it's easy and effortless, okay? Because that can happen. Things just magically happen, I swear. Happens to me all the time. Let's see. You drink Mullein tea or take Mullein drops? Okay. Yeah, I like that. She says the devil card can also represent control and oppression. Try not to control. Ride the wave and have faith. Yes, yes, yes. And that's the thing, you know, I was talking, you know, the cruise that I've been asked to be a speaker on, we're meeting like once a month, and we're building this network. And we were talking about, you know, how we struggle to hire people to do things for us, because it's not that we have control issues, but we have to be very careful in the space that we're in, the spiritual space, because not everybody understands it. And some people like to exploit it for money and adoration and things like that. And so we were talking about how we struggle with hiring like virtual assistants and things like that, because there's this control factor of like, it needs to be done right. Like you can't say anything that, you know, is not aligned with what we're doing. You know, it's really hard to hire somebody when it's not so clear cut of what they're going to do, right? So yeah, it's difficult in the spiritual space, because everything that I do in my business, except for one little facet of it, I do. Like all the emails that you see that I write, I say all the emails, the ones on Mondays and Fridays, I write those. I do everything, you know. Just because I have not found somebody yet that can do everything that I need to be done and understand how it needs to be done. You know, I hired somebody to do my Pinterest stuff, and they're doing fine, but it's not as much as I was expecting or hoping. So we'll have to have a talk about that. But yeah, when you learn to release control, it does release you. It takes things off of your plate, but you know, you have to have clear communication. You have to make sure you're still monitoring that stuff, right? But when you release control with the universe, that's where you start really experiencing some amazing things. For example, you know, when he found that kitten, when he found Luna, he asked me if we could keep it and all that. And I told him, I said, we have to ask the landlord, because, you know, I'm not bringing another animal in here unless they say it's okay, because I'm not going to jeopardize anything. And that kind of made him nervous. And I said, listen, if it's meant to be, it's going to be. Okay? No worries. And so he finally calmed down. And then a couple days later, they're like, yeah, it's fine. And I'm like, okay, well, she's meant to be with us. So there goes that. You've been doing Pinterest as well? Good. It's good for, you know, a lot of people use it as a search engine, and they're starting to use TikTok as a search engine. So it's a lot of work running a business like this, you know. A lot of stuff that you have to do that y'all don't see. and I love it. Like, believe me, I'm not complaining. I'm just, you know, if you're wanting to open your own, I swear to God, if we pull this card one more freaking time, hang on. If it's something that you're wanting to do, open your own spiritual business or business in general, just know it is a lot of work. I mean, it's a lot of work, but I'd rather be doing all of this for you all and working for myself than building something for somebody else, right? Because when you're working for somebody else, you only have so far that you can go. But when you own your own business, sky's the limit. So here, look, you guys, we got the envy card. So tired of seeing this card. This card comes out more than any other card in this deck. And why is that? Comparison. Okay? It's always like looking to the future. Like I want that. Like I have all this stuff here, but now I've got to move the mile marker or the goalpost. You know, I got to keep going like this and this and this, because this woman, she has riches in her hand, but she's too busy looking off at, you know, where she lacks. And oftentimes she is comparing herself to other people, and it's taking away her joy, stealing her happiness. So let's talk about this in relevance to the tarot cards, right? Could it be that Page of Swords in reverse, comparing to other people and just like talking shit, or it's your own mental chatter? You know, it's like you have to stop that. You cannot compare yourself to anybody else because you are unique. Nobody has your exact journey. Nobody ever will. Okay? So you cannot compare yourself to anybody. Just like I was saying, you know, this whole spiritual business is a lot of work. You know, some people might think, oh, you all of a sudden just took off. And no, I've been doing this for like, oh gosh, trying to do my own business for over 10 years. Okay? And it takes trial and error. It takes consistency. It takes faith in yourself and faith that things are supposed to work out for you. Okay? And I'm just speaking to the people that want to open their own business, but it could be anything. Okay? You have to never compare yourself to another person because you don't know the backstory. You do not know the history, and so you're getting like a fraction of the story. Yeah, we'll see if it... I'll pull one from the Kipper deck. Community probably will come out. Resonates a lot with your rabbitry. Nice. Yeah, exactly. Being an entrepreneur is not for the faint of heart. It is not. It can be extremely stressful. And that's where you have to really learn how to surrender and how to have faith and how to, you know, be in alignment. You have to really practice that, because if you don't, you will sabotage the shit out of yourself. Okay? Oh, I like that. Yes. Don't judge by the chapter you came in on. Mm-hmm. Oh, you bought my book. It was not what you expected, but you really like it. Good. Well, I'm glad it turned out well for you. Yeah, it's a divination tool. It's not a lesson book. Look, we have Flower Spirit. Look how pretty that is. Number 10. I'll read it to you. Oh, come on. Okay, so Flower Spirit, friendship, soul, tenderness, joy. This card shows the tender and sensitive flower fairy, the soul of each plant. She listens with all her heart to her friends and provides a soothing caress when their edges get prickly. By enjoying life and keeping the playfulness in her heart, she's a source of inspiration and joy. Her childlike vision helps her to see the good in all things, especially herself. Didn't we have this on Monday? Yeah. I was like, I recognize that. So here's the thing. This could be you, right? The joy person, the one that everybody is attracted to, that you know, they love to come talk to. But you have to be aware that you need to set boundaries when it comes to other people, right? Like I said, if you're spending time with people and all they do is like bitch and complain about life and their struggles, they are addicted to that. And you don't want to get suckered into being in the same energy, because as soon as you start matching stories, you know, matching negativity, they've just pulled you down into the bucket. Okay? So if you have somebody that you're dealing with and they're always negative, you can say, you know what, let's turn this to something positive. Thank you for the hearts. Let's talk about something good that is happening. You know, you can try to do that, or if you need to just walk away, you just walk away. It's going to be up to you. But it's funny because we have this energy of like, you know, it's like there's a lot of positive energy, but it feels like the negativity is trying to creep in. You know what I'm saying? Are y'all getting that same kind of vibe? Oh, good. I'm glad you got the replacement. Good. Thank you so much for the roses. But is that making sense to y'all? Where it's like we have this positive energy, but whenever there's such high positive energy, we either expect something negative to come in, or something negative does come in, like some toxic person or some event, and that is where it's asking you, are you going to stay in the positive, or are you going to let yourself be pulled into the negative? Does that make sense? Are you brave enough to stand your ground in your positivity? Like, are you brave enough to set a boundary to be like, you know what, I'm not doing that. I can't participate in that. Okay? It does. We need to remember we are the gatekeeper. Yes, yes, yes. It's so challenging to keep yourself in a position, in a positive state with the outsiders. It is, but it can be, but you control that, okay? So you have to make decisions. And yes, it can trigger some people, but I mean, okay. Are you just supposed to sit there and take it? No, you don't have to stay in a position or in a place where you're unhappy or you're uncomfortable or everybody's just like Debbie down. You don't have to stay there. Okay? That is you. Remember, the devil makes you think that you're stuck. The devil makes you think that you have no choices, that you can't get out of a situation or that you are oppressed. You have to prove it wrong. You are the one that has to walk away. Okay? It's your personal power. And I'm talking about the devil because we pulled the devil card, right? He makes you think that you're restricted. Let's do the woodland wardens. You know, I thought about doing a masterclass or something like that on, you know, how to build a successful spiritual business and platform. I thought about doing that. What do y'all think? Oops. Like, I just share everything that I do and have done, what works, what doesn't work, all of that. Yes? Oh God, Ashley, I can only imagine what he said. You would take it? Okay. I'll start thinking on that because I know a lot of people need guidance on you know, the business side of things and building a business full of integrity, right? And I can show you how I did mine. And I mean, y'all are seeing it, but you know, I can show you the nitty gritty, the behind the scenes type of stuff, the things that I use, the things that I've tried and don't work. Yeah, so I mean, I can do that. I think that would be fun. Thank you, Vanessa. She said you're a great teacher and coach. It's a great idea. Thank you. I mean, I just love helping, you know, and people that are really committed to something. Like, I will help you the entire way as much as I can. But it's up to you. You know, you have to be the one that has the commitment and to make the changes or to do the thing. But I'll cheer you on. I'll give you all the info that I have. Okay, we have the Hound and the Pair. Loyalty. Ooh, I like that. Okay. So when we think about loyalty, we obviously, first off, see it as something positive, right? When people are loyal, it's a good thing. Not always. Okay? Let me get this. I thought I had it towards the front. It's not always a good thing, okay? So here's the devil, right? We pulled this card on Sunday. So when we see loyalty, loyalty can be positive or negative. It can be, I'm loyal to myself. I'm loyal to my journey. I'm committed to this. I'm loyal to my family, my friends, all of that. But when you have this negativity, why are you so loyal to the negativity? Do you feel stuck? Do you feel like you can't get out of the situation? Okay? Sometimes we can't get out of the situation completely, but we can set boundaries to where we don't feel like sucked into this negative bucket. Does that make sense? Because I can see it in my head, and I'm trying to make sure the words are coming out. Thank you, Heather. Oh, thank you, Gina. She said, I love how real you are. But that's the thing, you know, because people stay in negative situations because they're like, well, I'm loyal, you know, like this and that. And that could get you in a bind, right? You don't have to be loyal to somebody or something that is causing you harm one way or the other. You know, there's going to be extremes, right? Makes so much sense. She said, goodness, I'm looking around like, is this for me? Someone sharing my secrets. I'm so sorry, you guys, that I've got this phlegm in my chest. Bye, Jamie. Have a great weekend. Let's get some more right quick. Let's get one from the Kipper deck. Kipper deck. Golly. Ever since COVID, I had it twice when, you know, when it first started, like back in, 2020? And the second time is when I lost my taste and smell. Ever since then, I feel like I have like this phlegm in my chest that I just can't get out. And every now and then, I get little hints of it. It's crazy. All right, let's see what else we need to know. What other messages? We have toil and labor. So there's something for you to be working on this weekend, okay? Especially on Saturday. Like I said, it could be networking. It could be you putting something together. It could be like making a plan, and then it falls into Sunday, okay? So toil and labor is like doing the thing, getting busy. Remember, finishing something that you started, okay? But it's not so much of this drudgery, like, oh God, I've got to do this. It's excitement, like, oh, this just popped up. Just kind of like, you know, I said, hey, you know, I can do a masterclass on, you know, opening your spiritual business and how you can be successful. And so, and y'all are like, yeah, I would love to do that. So I'm like, okay, sweet. I can start putting that together. And I mean, that would be easy for me to do, right? Because I mean, I do this every day. And it's interesting because, like, you know, here's the thing. I'm going to be upfront. Like, your success is going to be dependent on your efforts, okay? Because even somebody like me, I put in a lot of work, okay? And I do this full time. This is my full-time job. I don't have another job other than I sing on the weekends sometimes, okay? I am very fortunate. I'm very blessed to be able to do this. Not everybody can do this, but I put in the work to be able to do it, okay? So if you're going to do something, go all in, okay? I'm not going to blow smoke up your ass saying everybody that joins the masterclass is going to, you know, be a six-figure spiritual business. It's up to you. All I can do is give you the information, and you are the one who has to put in the work, okay? Because here we have number 38. 3 is expression. It's creative expression. It's communication. It's creating something. And then 8 is abundance. And 8 is also that karmic energy. Like, you got to do what you got to do to become successful. So then it becomes this major creation and it's something you could be proud of, right? Like my book, my tarot apprenticeship classes and module, my tribe, my soul healing collective, like I'm so proud of those because I bust my ass for those, right? So whatever you do, go all in and do it as well as you can, and do it with the utmost integrity, because that's what's going to keep people coming back, and that's what's going to allow them to trust you, right? Because when you're full of integrity, you have nothing to hide and nobody can say anything negative about you. But if they do, then you have the people that actually know you that will come to your defense, you know? So yeah, if you're going to start your own business, if you're going to do a new project, whatever this is, go all in and do it well, okay? Don't cut corners. Don't talk yourself out of things. Just do it, okay? Let's get some more. Is this resonating? You just ordered my book? Awesome. Thank you. Please, like I said, leave a review so other people can read it and know how it works, and you know, just kind of get your feedback. All right, let's see what else. Thank you. There we go, number 22, the path. 22 is a master number, okay? It's called the master builder, right? So it's looking at everything. So 2 is all about choices and relationships and balance, right? We have 2 2s. So it's 2 to the, you know, like multiplied. So what that's saying is like your relationships and your decisions and you making sure that you're in balance are what is going to lead you down the path. So if you're making decisions in accordance to other people, then you're building somebody else's path. If you're making decisions based on what is aligned with you, then you're building your own path. You're building a solid foundation, because we bring the 2 together, and that's a very strong 4. Okay, 4 is foundation. 4 is you got to pay attention to the details. You got to do the work. All right. So this could be relationships. It could be a business. It could be any type of project, whatever it is that you're wanting, maybe a new health regime, whatever it is, you have to put in the work, and the decisions that you make are going to build that path. They're going to clear that path. Okay. And it could be, you know, like today we have the Page of Swords reversed. If you are waiting on, I need to write an R next to that so don't forget. Because if you guys notice, in the tarot community, I started posting those tarot tips, and they coincide with the card of the day. Okay, I don't know if y'all noticed that. Yeah, we have that. Okay. So anyways, let's say today you're waiting on some sort of communication about an opportunity or a project or something like that, and it doesn't come in, or you get the bad news. Guess what? That doesn't mean that it's not supposed to happen. That means it's steering you into another direction. Does that make sense? Like, it wasn't meant for you. That portion right there wasn't meant for you. Okay, cool. Let that go, and let's go this way. So you can't let things stop you when you are building your business, when you're building your path, when you're building your relationship, okay? Whatever doesn't work out, the universe is saving you, okay? It's going, no, we got to go this way, all right? Oh, thank you so much. She said, I'm so grateful for you. This is exactly what I needed this morning. Good. Well, this is why I do this. Awesome. Okay, let's find out from the money deck what our money message is, and then we'll pull some more oracle. But I feel like this is a really important message, because I'm seeing a lot of 2s in the numbers. 2s and 3s are the biggest ones. Didn't we pull this just the other day too? We have a mechanic. And look at that. It's like toil and labor, right? I'm going to read this to you. There's 3 ways to resonate. So the first one, mend what needs mending. It might be broken, but all is not lost. This is towards your finances, okay? So this could be, if you're trying to get your finances in order, or if you are needing to spend money to fix something, if you are trying to build your business or whatever this is, it's like, do what needs to be done, okay? Because when you do, you see positive results back. Number 2, consider a career as a mechanic in automotive, aerospace, or repair technician. If you've been wondering if that's the path for you, this can be your confirmation, okay? Number 3, you have the ability to easily fix your finances, but a sacrifice is needed, okay, or may be needed. So what needs to be sacrificed? Overspending, not working towards your financial abundance. What is it that needs to stop? Okay, what is stopping you? You got to work at it. Nobody likes that word, work, They want everything to be a hack. They want everything to be easy and effortless, and things can very well be easy and effortless, but at first you have to work for it. You really do, okay? It's a pain in the ass. No matter if you're building a business or you're just trying to turn your finances around or you're just trying to better yourself, there is work that has to be done. I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you, and I'm not going to lie to you. I've read so many self-help books, tarot books, numerology books, metaphysical books. I mean, all the things to be good at what I do, right? To support what I've already known and to learn more stuff to be able to help people. I mean, it's a lot of work. Anytime I'm getting ready for the day, I normally have an audiobook on. Whenever I'm working on something, I have to make sure that it's done in alignment with what my truth is and what I feel is going to help people. The people I spend time around, they are good people, okay? So you have to really pay attention. You have to make the decisions. You have to make the sacrifices to get to where you want to be, okay? And we'll talk about this more in the masterclass that y'all said that you want me to build. And that's going to be fun. Those types of things make me excited. I love sharing secrets, as far as okay, this is what brought me success. This is what you can do. This is what fuels me. So if it's going to help you, I'm all in. Let's pull from this deck. Let's see. Look, we got low vibes. See? And it's number 9. It's like, when the vibration is low. When something is not good for you. If something's toxic, Okay? And it's your job to be aware of that and to do something about it. Okay? If you are in a low vibration yourself and you keep complaining about it, you keep just stewing in it, that's your own fault. Okay? And I'm not trying to shame anybody or whatever this is. What I'm saying is you have to recognize your own patterns. Okay? You have to recognize patterns of other people as well, because people do move in patterns. Psychologically speaking, they move in patterns. And so if you think somebody's just going to magically stop doing something that they've been doing forever, probably not going to happen. I mean, let's be real, right? So if let's say you're excited about something, you have this Page of Wands energy, you're excited about something and you want to go tell somebody and it's like they just popped your balloon, and they do that every time. Why in the hell are you going back and telling them, right? Learn your lesson, okay? There are things, this is not about toxicity, but yesterday we had my friend's wedding reception party because they got married in Vegas and they wanted to have a party here. And so all us girls were spending the day together, and we were talking about are you gonna do your hair and makeup first, or are we gonna do it after brunch, blah blah blah. And I said I'm gonna do it right off the bat because I like to be one and done, and because I've had experiences to where I'm like, oh, I'll just take my stuff there, I'll get ready in between this and this, and every time something happens to where we're low on time and I'm rushed, and that's a nightmare for me. And so I had to finally like, oh, okay, stop doing this. So I learned that pattern, and now I rectify it. Now I see, okay, well, this is normally what happens, so I'm going to have to do something different, okay? So you need to recognize your own patterns, and you need to recognize other people's patterns if you're wanting to really dominate your life. If you want to really be in alignment, you have to be aware of these energetic things, okay? Make sense? Thank you, Heather. I'm on Instagram. So yeah, TikTok and Instagram. But you guys, this weekend, there's a lot of supportive, positive energy. Okay, don't let anybody pop your balloon. Do what needs to be done. Take care of your business, and you'll be fine. Let's do a spirit animal card, and then we'll close it out after we do the rebel. I'll put that there so I don't forget. Look, see, we got ladybug at the bottom. It's all about luck. Good luck. Let's see. Oops. Those cards. We have Polar Bear, Mystic. Know that challenges make you stronger. Have faith when you face adversity. I was just talking about that, right? So it's like if you have these challenges arise this weekend, whether they be big or small, you have to have faith in yourself and in the universe when you face adversity, okay? You have to know that things will work out to your highest good. You have to affirm that, okay? There are things that are going to happen, come and go, and you have to just like, you know what? I trust the universe. I trust the universe. And then you see what happens, and great things happen, okay? Take time to rest, dream, and renew your strength. Embrace your psychic abilities, and you carry the shaman within. That's what I was saying with this low vibes. It's number 9. It's like you know when something is off. Are you going to listen to it, or are you just going to pass it off and then you'll be like, oh man, I can't believe that happened to me. I should have known. You did know. You did know. But you didn't listen to yourself. You didn't trust yourself. You're very much more in tune than you think. Listen to it. Trust yourself. See yourself as a, powerful being, not just some random human. Yeah, buck up. I started learning better too. Yeah, good. So that's the thing. It's like you have to really have faith in yourself, because nobody is going to have the faith in you that you want. Okay, so you have to do it, because everybody's living their own lives, right? Everybody has their own struggles. Everybody has their own sacrifices. Everybody has their own successes. All of these things, right? So you can't expect somebody else to, be your support system 24/7. That's impossible. You have to be your support system 24/7. And yes, it can be exhausting. And no, you're not expected to be your support system 24/7. You have to give yourself grace 24/7, because, what do I want to say? You do have to be your own support system, but don't put so much weight on yourself, is what I'm trying to say. Okay? Give yourself grace. Love yourself enough to see yourself through these challenges and to support yourself and cheer yourself on during your successes. There will be people around you that support you, but if you're expecting them to be the only support system, then you're in trouble. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay? Sometimes these messages swirl around and I have to funnel it down. And if you don't have a support system, get into my tribe, get into my tarot community, whatever it is that you're needing support with, and we're there for you, okay? Oops. Oh, you know how we talked about finish what you started, right? This says, what the hell are you waiting for? Get that shit done. if you're waiting for a sign, well, here it fucking is. Okay? So this is calling you out, saying, whatever it is that you need to get done, get it done. If you've been waiting for a sign, here it is. You know, nobody's going to come light a fire under your ass. You have to do it. That's the only way you're going to be successful in anything. Okay? If you're passionate about whatever it is that you want to do, then that's your fuel. But you're not always going to have passion behind your movement forward. Sometimes it is like, God, you know, I got to do this. I got to this and this and this. But you know that there is a successful outcome that you are working towards, right? Because we have master number 22, the path, right? You have to do the work because you can see the vision and you make adjustments here and there. Again, it could be a business. It could be just any project. It could be any goal that you have that you're working towards. Take a step. Go, go, go. And you're going to start to see that light at the end of the tunnel get closer and closer and closer. And then you reach your goal, and then you get to experience more things. Like you don't stop. You know, you can take a break for a minute, but you keep going because life is an experience and you're meant to have these experiences. Okay? So don't worry if something doesn't 100% work out. You had an experience. Part of that was meant for you, part of it wasn't. So adjust course and keep moving. You need to retake pictures for your website. You've been procrastinating. You know, I need to take new pictures, not nude, new pictures. I have coffee in the back of my throat, too. And I'm just like, I get so busy with stuff and I'm just like, I really need to focus on getting new pictures. But, yeah. What's wrong with my throat? I was sitting outside last night talking to a lot of people at Jenny and Justin's party. And then sitting outside for a while, and there were smokers out there. And so I guess just whatever was in the air got into my lungs. You know, it happens. So, okay, you guys, I hope you have a wonderful weekend. If you missed the beginning of this reading, I post it all on YouTube, so you can watch the whole thing as many times as you need to. If you need anything else, everything is linked in my bio. Thank you to everybody who has bought my book and use it as your divination tool. It makes me so excited to see everybody get their messages and they get inspired with the messages. I will start brainstorming on the, not tarot business, but spiritual business masterclass. And I will share everything that I know with you to help you along your spiritual business. And I'll let you know when that's going to be. Probably not anytime soon because I have so much going on. Oh, I forgot, you guys. Okay, so our Reiki and Sound Bath session was supposed to be next Saturday, the 22nd. However, I need to move it to the 26th. And it winds up being a better numerological vibration anyways on the 26th. Because on the weekend of the 22nd, I get to go with my youngest son to Orlando to watch him in his esports tournament. I did not get to go to the last one, and this one I'm getting to go to. This is their last tournament that they all get to play together because one or two of them has graduated. So I, got the opportunity to book a trip to Orlando with them, and I'm really excited about that. So we do have to move the session to the 26th. I will put it in the Soul Healing events page. Oh, hang on, I gotta verify myself. I'll put the event on there so y'all can RSVP. It'll be the evening of the 26th. It'll be live again, and so yeah. Oh, I'm definitely gonna soak it in. I'm so excited, you guys. This is part of it. This is why you work so hard to build your own path so you can do things like this, because I wasn't sure that I was going to get to go, and I'm like, man, that was a manifestation, because I was like, man, I would really like to go to be able to watch him, but I was like, God, it's going to be, hotel prices are going to be insane. The plane trip cost was not that bad, right? I was like, okay, but the hotel is like where it kills you. And I was like, golly, for a weekend, because I have to go out there a little bit late because I have a gig, like a daytime, 2 private daytime gigs on Wednesday and Thursday. So I'm going to go out there a little bit late after them. And, but anyways, I was like, you know, I really want to go. And I kept envisioning myself there with them. And then come to find out, the other parents got a big Airbnb. And so they're letting us stay with them. And it's like way cheaper than what it would be if we had to get a hotel, right? A hotel would be probably like $1,000 for just 2 or 3 nights. So anyways, yeah, it worked out. That's how manifestation works out. I was like, you know what? I really want to go. And I kept visualizing being there and things aligned. That's just how it works out, okay? So we'll talk more about that on Monday. So Monday, I'm going to do the entire week, okay? I will not be here next Friday because I'll be in Orlando. So Monday, I'll do the entire week of readings, and I'll post it on YouTube and everything. But yeah, I will start working on the masterclass, just kind of like getting the outline together because that sounds really fun to me. Like my heart's just like bursting. So yeah, if y'all need anything else, I'm always here. Have a wonderful weekend. Again, I'll see you on Monday, 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. I will post the Reiki event in the Reiki events tab. Y'all know what I'm talking about if you're in there. And you can RSVP to that. And if you're not in the tarot community, get in the tarot community. I give you tarot tips every day now. And they coincide with the cards of the day, okay? It'll help you to learn the cards more and more. And you can ask questions. If you get stuck on tarot spreads, you can post a picture or a video and you can just get all the tarot guidance you need, okay? All right. Mwah. Love y'all. I'll see you on Monday.